limousine is waiting at your door. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oh yeah, we're to the 40-acre line when we all go back to the drive. Let's go back. Yeah, we'll take a roller coaster ride and we'll all go back to the drive. Yeah.
Hey folks, Caius2922 here with you today to play some Twisted Metal 2. This is going back to the original PlayStation console. You can find this game online and just play it online. I think it works on pretty much any browser. I have my PlayStation 2 hooked up to my laptop, so this game came out in 1996, and it might be the most badass game of that whole decade in the early PlayStation 1 games. It certainly gets my vote. So this is a game you can play a tournament, which I'm setting up now. You can play head-to-head versus another player, or you can play a co-op tournament. Now I'm going to use this vehicle here. This is Minion, who I believe was the final boss on the first Twisted Metal game. I hadn't played this for a very long time. My nephew visited me recently, and he wanted to play it because we would play as a co-op team. So I'm going to make this a little easier and use the code to unlock Minion, and we'll see how we do here. So one thing to note right off the bat with this game is you always want to think ahead to the next map and what kind of weapons will be best suited, what kind you won't be able to use. Those homing missiles are... hang on one second here, let me see if I can... This vehicle here, Grasshopper, they don't have very good armor, so just a couple of hits with my special weapons there, and ram them one time, and that's it. Yeah, there are like random civilians occasionally in the maps, and you can run them over, a la Grand Theft Auto or something like that. Oops, trying to get that missile back there. So this device here, you can hit any one of these four little power grid things and unlock a weapon for yourself. Lightning is good, but the target has to be close. Oops, whoa. Yeah, this thing does not have the best handling. It helps to you kind of have to use the turbo a little bit to help maneuver. And let me see if I can take this guy out. This guy is really tough. He's got good armor, and he can grab a hold of you and start slamming you around, but my vehicle is too big, so I usually am able to break free pretty quickly. So the next map, the map after this one, this is a pretty big map. There really isn't anywhere to sort of tuck yourself away to get away from the chaos, but oops. But the next one is a much darn, just lost those weapons there. So the next map is a lot smaller, and it's just basically you just have to go at it toe to toe with everybody and try to get everyone out of there as quick as possible. So with these special weapons, I believe you start out every round with 2, and eventually you can accumulate up to 5 for this particular vehicle. It might be different for the other ones. I don't remember because it's been a while since I went through the whole game with any other vehicle. So, but so if you're out of other weapons and it's there's nothing left to grab, like right now there's weapons everywhere I can still pick up. You can just ride around and keep away from everyone, and eventually you'll accumulate some more special weapons. So, that's definitely something that comes in handy on here. You can recharge your health there's those little health things. I picked one up already. I didn't mention it, but I'm sure you saw it. And I'm able to freeze the target. It's just a left, right, forward on the D-pad. And what's completely unfair is that you can only do it twice, and your little energy bar there down on the right, lower right corner of the screen will get depleted, and you have to wait for it to recharge before you can do that again. The other vehicles that you're playing against on here, they can just do it endlessly, and it's gotten me killed a few times where they just keep freezing me over and over and over again, and then they seem to have like unlimited special weapons. So right now, hang on 1 second here, let me line up to now that's the power missile. That's the one that does the most damage. It helps if you freeze the target and then unload on them with the power. The homing missiles, the purple ones, are great. The regular fire missiles are also good. There's only one enemy vehicle left, so I just wanted to ride around and get some weapons. Turbo is something that also you want to stock up on. Trying to get them with the lightning, not quite in range. I should also mention that with the lightning, you can only use lightning on the first 2 maps and the last one. So if you happen to accumulate some, you want to go ahead and use it all up on the first 2 maps, and that way try to get that, and that way you're not carrying it, because you can only eventually your weapons bay will fill up. So you don't want to go through. There's 8 maps total, I believe, so you don't want to go through 5 or 6 maps with weapons there that you can't use that you have equipped. So moving on. So this is the Moscow map, and this is the one I was just saying that it's a pretty small map. So you just gotta kind of go toe to toe right away with everybody and try to get them out of there. Shadow's pretty tough. Now Shadow shoots his special weapon from behind, so you don't want to be chasing them around. Okay, my weapons bay is full again. Yeah, you'll hear that clicking noise there. Whoop. Whenever you don't notice it, that your weapon bay is full. Whoops. Yeah, Mr. Slam. That one right there, the pink one, Thumper, has like a just giant flamethrower on the front of their vehicle. I'm gonna grab this health. Mine wasn't too low, but there's only a couple, and I'd rather get it before somebody else does. Oops. But yeah, Thumper, that might be one of the better vehicles to use because the special weapon is so strong and it does so much damage so fast. Let me unload on these guys. We're all right there. Okay, got it. There we go. Got 2 of them out of there. Nice. Okay, so it's just Mr. Grimm, which is the motorcycle. The special weapon, his special weapon's really strong, but he has, no armor. It's just a motorcycle, so you can take him out in relatively short order, usually. Now, obviously, this game is 25 years old. The graphics are not, the greatest. It's looking a little pixelated here on my screen, but it's so much fun. I mean, I've always had so much fun playing this game. Basically you're just destroying the whole time, but there's a little bit of strategy involved, and I'll demonstrate more of it on the other maps. Like I said, this one you're just pretty much going at it, right away the whole time. Excuse me. That homing missile. Okay, so I'm pretty well loaded up on the homing missiles. I got 10 there, and we're headed to Paris next. This is a bigger map, and this is one that I do use a little bit of strategy with it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we're getting our first look at Sweet Tooth, which is the other sort of boss vehicle on here. Their special weapon is really strong. And that's another one that you can load in at the beginning of the map if you have the code for it. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that right there. The one bigger truck, Hammerhead, for some reason they do not always spawn up here. They kind of glitch. Okay, so try to get Twister out of here. That's another one you don't want to get tangled up with, is Twister. Because they grab you up, and it's basically a little tornado move. And they can take you out pretty quickly. Let's see what I have here. Yeah, so those little ricochet bombs, I want to build those up because you'll get to another map. It's the Antarctica map, and got a few more weapons here. And that's another one you can. Well, I'll show you when we get there, but those come in very handy because you can knock vehicles off of the surface on into the basically the ocean below. You'll see when I get there. There's another one where we go to New York and you're on top of rooftops, and you have to be really careful there because you can go flying off the buildings, and you only have 3 lives to play with. Well, you can get Sweet Tooth out of here. Yeah, Sweet Tooth has a homing missile. There we go. And it does a lot of damage. Okay. It's kind of down at the other end here. Yeah, let me get rid of some of these napalm bombs here. Better from here, but yeah, like I said, I want to load up on some more of those ricochet bombs because I'm going to need them on the maps going forward. Something else I can show you that's kind of neat on here. Hold on one second. Oops. Hold on, I'll get it in a second. I want to grab the remote detonator. You can actually blow up the Eiffel Tower on here, and it will. After it blows up, it kind of folds down, and you can use it to drive on top of the rooftops. And there's more weapons on top of the rooftops down there. I know there's some. I think it's in the other bus. There we go. Do this real quick. Whoops. Plant this. That shadow vehicle might even hit that trigger, but you can go down here and teleport up. 1 second. Health. Homing missiles. Okay, the other heading this one. So we'll light this thing off and again. I mean, I would say the graphics are on par with some of the Roblox games. But, okay, so there it is. And we'll shoot back over here right quick. Oops. And I should be able to take out those last 2. Oops. Is that there already? Okay, yeah, there's some ricochet bombs. Nope, didn't fall me down. There we go. Yeah, the cars typically they can't hold up to too much damage. All right, let's see here. I just want to grab at least another set of the ricochet bombs if I can. Yeah, I would say, like, don't be afraid to trade up, you know, if you have a chance to pick up some more homing missiles or power missiles. You can fire off a couple of your fire missiles or something. I have an abundance of these homing missiles, so I'm going to get rid of a couple of these. Can't quite hit Shadow where he is, so, but there's another set of ricochet bombs here. There might be another on the next building. No, it looks like a fire. Or the power bombs. Hang on one moment. Let's see if I see anything somewhere. This is a lot easier, like with the motorcycle. A little more nimble on these rooftops, but kind of get around using the turbo. Sort of, whoops, okay, never mind. Yeah, little clumsy in this thing. Okay, let's finish this off here. Okay. Oh, there's a power bomb there. Let's grab that. Okay. Okay, moving on to Amazonia. This is a good map. It's really big. It's easy to get away from trouble if you get into it. There's a lot of weapons to be picked up. Okay. Let's see. Spawn. Oops. Nice, I'd like to kick out Thumper right away. That's, whoops. Oh, Twister's right there. Okay. Yeah, Thumper is so, like I said, they do so much damage with that flamethrower. Whoops, ah. Yeah, see that thing? Man. Yeah, he can kick you off pretty quick. So I'd like to get him out of there. Yeah. Sometimes when the targets are close together, weapons go sort of off kilter. So let's see here. So I'm going to head down here. There's a little tunnel that goes under the ground. And a couple weapons and health. And I believe this is a full recharge of health. There's some that just gives you a half a boost or something like that. That one, if you're completely out, it will recharge your health completely. There's always 2 homing missiles up here. Again. Okay. Yeah, so that your special weapons don't count towards your inventory. And oops, Axel. Now Axel, yeah, he does this sort of he bombs you there, but he's got pretty decent armor. I think I want to say, like, maybe the first time I ever beat this game, it might have been with Axel. I know he was my go-to for a while, and I think I did it with a motorcycle too. Fire. Pick up this helmet. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see if I can finish off. Darn, here goes. So Warthog, this is another one that has good special weapons and pretty good armor. Oops. I can finish off Thumper. Let me go, hold on, let me run over here. There's, over this little island here, there's health here. you can hit your targets from a distance like that, but it just doesn't do much. Back over that one. Oops. Hang on one moment. I'm sorry, my phone's ringing here. Okay, that can definitely wait. Okay, yeah, that was. I'm lucky that Twister didn't go into their special weapon move there. They've thrown me around pretty good. There we go. Man, Thumper's still going. Okay, so we're down to 2. Now's a good time to kind of run around and stock up on weapons, some turbo for the next map. This bridge here, there's usually a health here. Somebody already picked it up though. Let's see. Those remotes are great, but it's easy to blow yourself up with them. Like if you're stationary whenever you put it into place. Alright, let's just finish this up. Warthog's almost dead too. Let's see, there's usually... There we go. This is that. You can survive for a little bit driving through this lava. You don't want to stay down there for too long, though. Weapons will respawn. Doesn't look like it. Homers have respawned up here, though. Yeah, we'll just finish it off here. Okay. More remotes there. Okay, New York. Okay, now this is what I was mentioning. You've got to be very deliberate, and cautious with your movements here because you're on a bunch of rooftops. And it's very easy to go skidding off and lose your life. So, and you only have 3 to play with. But this is 6th map or the 5th one? I don't know. We're pretty deep into it though. So, oops, I hear Thumper. Head over here real quick. Ah! Oh no! Ah! Oh, that was close. That could have gone wrong. Grasshopper real quick there. Again, this one just doesn't have very good armor. There we go. Okay, so we're actually kind of next to and below the area I want to be in. So. Oops. Oops. Okay, never mind. It's all good. Grab these ricochet bombs now. Let's just get over here real quick. Ooh. Mr. Grimm is unloading on me. That's okay. Once I drop down here, there's a health. So this is my usual strategy here. I think there was one time where I accidentally glitched through the wall and died, but this is pretty safe. You can kick it down here and wait for them to come in after you, and then just start unloading on them from behind. There's always some fire missiles down here. Whoops. Let's see what's down here. And there's a random like swimmer guy over there. He'll respawn, and you can shoot him. He'll end up in the water. Sweet Tooth drop down. Okay, hang on. Let me see how I do yeah, there's this random guy here, and you just shoot him and he drops in the water. Okay, run over here and see if I can pick up these. Pupper's down here now too. Okay, nice. This is perfect. They're all coming down here. And he's done. Okay. So just Spectre is left, and Spectre and I think Sweet Tooth, since they have homing missiles for their special weapons, they can shoot you down here. And also, any vehicle can like send a ricochet bomb down to hit you. So you do have to be careful if your health is already pretty low. But I'm in pretty good shape here. I should be okay. Oops, yeah, see? Yeah, that whistling noise, that's his missile. You'll hear it coming every time. Oops, whoa. Oops, I should use the helmet. There we go. Yeah, problem solved. I'm gonna have to pick up some turbo at the next. I was trying to get through the window there. Okay. Yeah, so that if I'd have gone through the window when we first started this map and I fell off the building and I landed, I was just over on the other side there. So that's kind of where I landed. But there's no other way to get into that swimming pool area. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, let me roll through here because there's usually some turbo and some ricochet bombs right here. Whoops. Oof. Yeah, this is a big clumsy vehicle here. So there is a teleport pad. You go over to this little area that's just off by itself, and that's what I use the ricochet bombs to knock everybody off of it. But I'm just gonna fight my way over there. At least try to take one of these guys out before I get there. Oh wait, let's get those for sure. Okay. So it's right under here and on the other side. Whoa! yeah, let's just get over there. Okay, so you just gotta get yourself positioned. Oops, somebody fell off, it sounds like. Yeah, gradually, the sort of glaciers or whatever, will collapse. And oh, he knocked himself off. Nice. Yeah, so this is my MO here. There we go. Just wait for them. As soon as they spawn, start hitting them with these ricochet bombs and just knock them off. And okay, that was easy enough. I think a couple fell off with one of the glaciers there. So the reason why you want to be stocked up on turbo through this map is this next map is just a wide open field, and you're just riding for your life pretty much the whole time and just firing off as many missiles as you can. It's a big open area, but you've got 9 vehicles to contend with, so okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, nice. I spawned up in one of these windmills here. And let's leave the napalm. Oops, I got it. Okay. Well. So if you want to, you can try to hide out up here for a little bit, but oops, yeah, it just blew it anyway, so yeah, I was gonna say you could try to hide out up there for a little bit, but usually if you're in there, one of the other vehicles will blow it up on you. So, whoops. That's what I meant about Twister there. Let's grab this health. There's another health up in this other windmill there, but I think that one gives you a full health recharge too, so I'll try to save that one. Hopefully the building stays there for a while. And there's other health, like in one of the, I think in like 2 of the haystacks you can find some. What's this one? There's one there. Grab that one. Playing with fire there. I keep running into a Twister. Oh man. Oh nice, okay, we got those 2 out of there. Yeah, it's good to have the homers on this map for sure. If you're just... Whoa. You know, you're just turning and firing, you know, all the time. And if you have to ride backwards like that, they'll find the target. Whoops. You have to watch those ricochet bombs will come back on you. Whoops. There we go. Okay, that worked out. And I think another health right there. Oh jeez. God darn. Oh, see, see, it's so unfair. They can keep freezing you like that. Trouble. I need to get out of here. I don't have any turbo. Oof. Okay, see, at this point you just want to fire off whatever missiles you have, because once you're dead, you'll lose everything. Oh, stupid grasshopper, I think, landed on me. That's their special move. They can jump and come down on top of you. Okay. Okay, down to 4. With this vehicle, you can do a lot of damage. You can do a lot of damage just ramming them, so I recommend it. Back out of here. See a health, and I better grab it. I can't believe Mr. Grimm's even still alive. Okay, I'm gonna jump up here and grab the health that's still there. Nice. Yes. Yes, you get a full health recharge from the one up here. So another one down there, so that's good. I'd love to just, well, never mind. I was gonna say I'd love to just chill here and collect a few more special weapons. Just take that away. Okay, he's done. Love to get Sweet Tooth out of here. It's so hard to turn. I mean, it takes a little bit. It has the turning radius of a bus. Okay. That's health. There we go. Okay. Alright, we are in good shape. There's only one more map after this, so no big deal losing a life on this one. If you can make it to the second to the last map before losing one of your lives, then doing something right for sure. Power. Okay, so this is the final map, the Hong Kong Crunch. And this is a big map, and there's areas to kind of tuck yourself away, and a lot of room to sort of explore. There's a subway. It's a pretty neat map. It's kind of tough for this vehicle, but if you have the motorcycle or one of the smaller, faster cars, it's cool to ride around in. Okay, Mr. Grimm seems to be the closest. Hell. So up along here, there's always some good weapons right along this area here. I think that was a power missiles there. This is fire. We picked up the homing, another homing, and another homing. So this is a good place to come and stock up on your weapons. Darn. Oh, I need turbo. Oops. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oof. There should be a health ring here. And there's another one pretty close by, I think. I think there's like two of them that are down these sort of dead end alleys. Yeah, there's one here, and then like I think over at the other end of this city or whatever, there's another spot like that. Okay. Let's take out Twister. Nice. Yeah, see, he can't. This vehicle's so big he can't quite pick it up, but it still does some damage when he grabs a hold of it. Let me get out of here. Let those guys themselves up. So we'll head inside of this sort of, I don't know, sort of an arena or whatever in the middle of the city here. And there's always turbo in here, and there's weapons. You have to get to the upper level to get the better missiles, but this turbo. There we go. And there's a health that will fully recharge you up there as well. Sounds like somebody else is there. Nice. Just go for this now. Okay. There we go. Okay, and if you just ride along up here, there's a couple of the homing missiles and pretty sure power missiles as well. Whoops. Oops. Oh well. I think I still have some. So you can pick up lightning. This is the only place where you can use the lightning, right? I think I said that on the first map, but the last map and the first two are the only ones that you can use lightning on. But the lightning I think it only works in here. Okay, I can't get him up there. Try. It didn't seem to, oops, hit another pedestrian there. After Outlaw. Oh, nice. You managed to avoid that pretty well. She, actually, I think that's a female driving the cop car. Whoops. Ah, man. Ah. You know what? There's only 2 left. Let me jump up in here real quick and I'll show you what this looks like. Yeah, there's always turbo and some pretty good weapons in here. And there's a health in here as well. It's not a full recharge, but still worth grabbing. Oops. You can blow those up, by the way, the trains. Yeah, there's the health. We'll just go ahead and grab that. Whoops. Whoa. There we go. Ram him. Whoa. Mr. Grimm is in here. Okay, let's finish this. And, so, hold on. So this is the last map. And once you clear everybody out, there it goes. There we go. Okay, so now that all the enemies are toasted, Darktooth, Sweet Tooth's father, is coming after you. And you want to be stocked up on weapons for sure for this. Because you just pretty much got to go at it. Freeze him. My special weapon is like 3 homing missiles and it freezes the target as well. So I'm pretty well equipped to deal with him, but you'll see he's a handful for sure. There we go. And I'm just gonna unload as much as I can here. Okay, so far. Oh. I should have just rammed him there. Okay, nice. Okay. So you think it's over, but it's not. The head is still up there, burning kind of in the middle of the screen, and that, like, now that's going to come after you. So I guess it's not over yet. And he's right there. With these special weapons, just a couple hits and you can take this guy out. It's confusing. It takes off like that. You don't know exactly where it went. Oof. Here we go. There we go. Got it. Okay. So I'm the winner. And now we go back to New York. And this is a little disturbing. I don't know. This cutscene at the end is...
Calypso, you are coming with me.
Minion, it's so good to see you again. Surely we can work out a deal?
You stole my powers, Calypso, 11 years ago, stripping me of my birthright. Now it is time to pay the price.
No, please, Minion. It's scary
Let's
down there.
go, little Calypso
I
man.
want to raise my
Time to rot in hell with your little sister.
So, the Calypso character is the one who is the host of this whole tournament thing. And I think the backstory is somehow he ran over his sister or something. I don't know. But anyways, so that is it. That is Twisted Metal 2. Like I said, you can find it online. It's on a few different websites, and you can just play it online. You can look up different codes that you can use to help you play. And yeah, there's not. I don't know if there's anything else in particular from the old school PlayStation 1 or even 2 games that haven't been done to death already. But yeah, if I think of anything else that I liked enough to try to turn everybody else onto, I will play that and upload it as well. Okay, well, I'll let the credits roll here, and thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.